Grand Rising YouTube, Grand Rising. Good evening, good day, depending on where you are. I'm back in again to channel messages that's sent to me, through me, for me to share. And this one's a kind of deep one. It's in regards to the energy of my season 6, or let me say my chapter 6, message 5. So the judgment card is the overall energy in regards to this energy of underground that came through for the overall energy for chapter 6. There's like a kind of a sudden turn of events kind of energy. The message that came out yesterday was real deep, and I feel like it is connected to this, but I'm feeling now a shift of an energy. I don't even want to go as far as to say quantum leap. I'm picking up another energy of another empress. It's weird because I've been channeling this message from this rising, going throughout my day, channeling this messages are just coming to me, signs and synchronicities. And there's the energy of like shapeshift. The Empress card was here at the time when I was originally channeling, and it's almost like this Empress's energy just changed before me. I was no longer seeing the young Empress that needed to confess, which came through in the messages yesterday. I was now seeing Empress A, as I described the energy to be, which would be, I feel like, your energy, the divine femme. Justice is being brought to a situation. Furthermore, judgment is being brought to a situation. Going back to this message, this energy here of underground, I feel like at this moment, at this current time, it's irrelevant for whosoever was in that energy or is in that energy of underground. I feel like somebody's location has been compromised, is the energy I'm picking up on. The amount of times that this has fallen down during my channeling, just from sitting here. I've been sitting here now for 2 hours. Every time I go to record, I've been hit with another channeled message. I done a write up this rising before I went about my day. Came back, I done a bit more writing. Carried on going throughout my day. I came back and I felt like I was ready now, ready to channel, because so much messages had been coming to me throughout the day. But nah, ancestors said there's more. Literally. I then got tapped into the Bible, and I was reading the scripture of Isaiah, I believe it's 54, go through to 57. And it's bringing me back to the energy of the twinkle of the eye. The energy that I was tapped into around 7 days ago. Within a twinkle of the eye. And I'm hearing the dead shall rise. This is the energy I'm picking up on. And I kind of picked up on it when I looked into the background of the judgment card. As I look at the judgment card, I'm picking up an energy of a generation. A generation has been awoken, ready to answer for their sins, their judgments. And I feel like this is a current generation. And I feel like this judgment is more so on this feminine energy. I notice there may be something obvious in regards to whosoever this young Empress energy is, in regards to their hands, or there's something obvious that this energy has faced some kind of judgment. When I was reading the scriptures, there was also another scripture I was guided to read as well. And as I was reading the scripture, it speaks of trying to go back. It speaks of was it barren female feminines. Also was talking about, I can't remember the scripture or much of what I was reading, but I understand how it's tying in. Also was going on to say anything that's done to hinder your path is not sent by me. But for sure, the protection that you will feel around you is of the Most High. He says you may feel alone for a period of time after a time of being married young, but he would never turn his back on you. But I feel like there's some lessons that needed to be learned. Somebody was well within their ego, is what I'm picking up on. I feel like this is a family that judgment is being called upon, but I feel like this feminine energy here was right now I'm hearing gave as good as they can get, but at the same time I was gonna say was the instigator of this situation. Because if someone's barren, how did a child come about? I was then brought back to my messages that I did some time ago, around a year ago, and it was in regards to the 12 dancing princesses and the overwhelming energy that I was in at that time. Every single thing was a message for 5 days in regards to the energies of the 12 tribes. The cards that came through was trying to show me that the 12 tribes had been broken up. There'd been a division, and there was a division between the tribes, between the nation. 10 went one way and 2 went the next. 2 turned then into 1. Unity, synergy, you know? The consciousness was on a different scale, is what I'm picking up on. So right now I feel like I'm channeling the energy of going back to my season 9, which is not public, but it is available. At that point I was channeling the energies, I was calling in the energies of the 12 dancing princesses. Right now I'm calling in the energy of the tribe of Benjamin, the tribe of Judah, the missing, or the last remaining of, who may be underground. I'm now seeing where this energy is now relevant. You was part of the prophecy, every knee shall bow and every tongue shall confess. The wickedness against your lineage, confirmation of your purpose as a chain breaker, born to slay, not to play. You're someone's judgment. Through your strength, you crumbled your energies, your enemies' energies and illusions, known to you or unknown to you. Those who still choose to hide behind the curtain, in plain sight, after the house, your vessel, is clear enough to identify your enemies. They will try to discourage you, put others above you. Know your worth, and don't let them tell you who you are, regardless of who they are. Emphasis on the who they are. To belittle, break your inner soul, your confidence. The younger for them, the better. They like to bend the tree whilst it's young. Young enough that you're curbed within the conditioning that they're wanting you to be in order to silence you, your innocence, your naturality, not your nationality, your naturality, your core, the core of you. At 1526, which will be 326, I noticed this Empress, again like I explained, totally different, shape-shift energy. Heart sensation, top left of my head, was throbbing. I noticed the glasses, and it's like that kind of aeroplane, that kind of, war zone kind of glasses, goggles like, that's being worn here. It reminds me of like an 80s kind of an energy. Flying warfare. I saw youth. I saw youth magic. I saw karma. I saw you reap what you sow. High Priestess energy also, drastic change in appearance. And then again, I went about my day. And I came back, and then again, like I said, this is when just before pressing record, I was tapping into the biblical energy now, where the scriptures speak of in the twinkle of the eye. It was almost kind of showing me what had been going on within the past and why judgment is being casted upon whosoever is resonating with the chapter 6 so far. In this message, for some reason, I'm picking up on the feminine energy. That may have awakened and come to some kind of realization, a harsh reality I'm picking up had taken place here for a feminine energy in order to come to some kind of realization and bring together that Holy Trinity, that Father, Mother, Child energy, that unity, the undoing of mankind, of the evilness of mankind, the separation of Father from that Trinity. Alright, I'm going to pull some overall energy. Whatever's at the bottom of the deck will be overall energy for the next message. But right now I'm picking up on an energy of whatever these messages may come up. I feel like it's the last finale messages, energies in regards to chapter 6. I feel like the next energy that will come through will be chapter 7. And I feel like that's going to be revealed soon, because for some reason I'm drawn to pull that past life energy like I've done here for that chapter 7, whenever the ending of this may be. Because I usually do extended messages. As and when I pick up that energy, I will pull the cards. If I'm pulled to take certain cards out of the deck, I will take certain cards, not out of the deck, out of the reading that's come through, and I would go deeper into that energy, you know. So let's see, what's the overall energy in regards to this judgment, underground energy? What's this overall energy of judgment in regards to this message for chapter 6? For those who may be resonating thus far. What's the overall energy? And we've got the Fool card. It makes perfect sense to me. And again, I forgot to explain the energy of this. This, for me, this energy of this ancestor here, the card that came through, it says, organize the mind. I feel like there's a lot of things that needs to be done in this solitude energy, in this energy of leaving or traveling. I feel like there's going to be a need, and for some reason, I'm now picking up an energy of, I'm hearing retreat. Not necessarily a retreat of a holiday retreat, or it could well be for somebody. I'm picking up an energy of warfare. The bottom of the deck is the Magician, by the way. I'm picking up an energy of warfare. A kind of an energy of soul groups, clusters coming together. I call it my 5-star. My 5-star, where I get that inspiration, motivation, insight, confirmation from. Some of them are unknown to me. It goes through like a rotation, like how, you know, Earth rotates. I rotate through this 5-star, and I'm picking up an energy of a dream that I had, where every cluster is needing to come together in this energy of the Fool card. Have faith, trust in one another, unity, synergy, love, harmony, forgiveness. I'm picking up that energy. That's like a young energy for me. Tribe of Benjamin. Needing to come together to be able to make something work, making that dream come true. So I want to call in all stars here in regards to this energy for those who may be resonating. I want to pull 4 cards. Cards. It could be that's the amount. Up to 20. Could be up to, I'm hearing 34. Five. Tell me more about this energy for those who may be resonating with this energy. I'm definitely picking up very specific energy here. I'm picking up the energy that this is not a message for the many, but this is the message for the few. The remaining 12. And we've got Pisces. I'm hearing right now it's time to move out of the energy of illusions and fears, of the conditionings. Tell me more about this energy. Calling the North Stars in regards to this energy for the sign so far, Pisces. Calling the North Stars in regards to this energy. I feel like there's a need to use your discernment. You know, there's Aries here also. We've got double Pisces. I'm going to put this one back into the deck. Could be dealing with a Pisces. But calling in North Stars in regards to this energy. And we've got Taurus. And we've got Sagittarius. There's a need for passion, action, movement is what I'm picking up on here. Each one teach one is what I'm hearing. Groundedness. I'm hearing somebody may be stuck in their ways. Unable to take that leap that's necessary to be taken here. Bottom of the deck we've got Virgo. Let's pull a card for those who you may be dealing with. All the energies that you may be in regards to this energy of judgment. This underground energy. Tell me more about this message for those, the signs of Pisces, Taurus, Sagittarius and Aries. What's the zodiac signs? There's too much that's come through here. But we've got Gemini, Taurus again, and Cancerian energy. Cancerian energy came through in the part 1. Again, we've got Leo. Leo also came through as a masculine energy. It came up in the energy of the 3 messages that came through of the confession of this young empress. And we got it out again. This is the Leo energy, overall energy. Something is being brought to the surface. A judgment call is being made. And I'm noticing that this Taurus and this Leo energy, this could be, I'm hearing a blood relative. I'm hearing a teacher, a leader. A masculine energy, a father. But there's something that's needing to be organized within the mind in regards to whatever this energy is here that's been illuminated. Leo energy, the Sun card also. Bottom of the deck now is Scorpio. I'm definitely picking up the energy of a tower. The tower feeling energy came through in the messages of yesterday. So let's see some of this chakra energy in regards to this judgment. Tell me more about this energy for the zodiac sign of Pisces in regards to judgment. Why is Pisces here? 2 cards want to come through, and there's inner child, 3 cards, inner child visualization, and the throat chakra. I noticed these 2 cards want to fall onto the Fool card. All cards want to fall over on the Fool energy. And it's that confirmation of that full card, that inner child, that free spirit, that moving out of the energy of being stuck in fear and taking that leap of faith. For the sign of Taurus, again we've got will, we've got sound, and we've got passion, and we've got home. Some kind of judgment call might be made in regards to a home, a foundation, the belongings, the community, your culture, and your tribe. Again, going back to the energy of tribe, emphasis on tribe, culture, belonging to, stemming from, foundation, base, history, where the fears stem from, what was it, the truth and the need to silence, to traumatize, to keep in a mental in slavery a particular culture and tribe, a community, There's a truth, there's a judgment call that's being made over this energy. I'm hearing you no longer have to be in hiding. Stand up and speak your truth. Time to move for the sign of Sagittarius. Show me this energy. I feel like somebody's definitely had an ascension, a transformation from a possible religious way of thinking to a spiritual way of being now. Especially with this card that's came through. Overall energy from the past life. Spirituality and religion. Tell me more for this energy for the sign of Sagittarius. Again, I'll just keep hearing each one teach one. What's the energy that's needing to be brought to the surface in regards to the zodiac signs of Sagittarius, in regards to this judgment energy? There's a few cards that fell to the floor. The first thing I saw is gut instincts. And again, there's about home. That foundation, the shelter, your safety, your nurturing and your warmth. Feminine energy. It says love, kindness, benevolence, sharing and receiving. There's something that somebody's got instincts is telling them in a time when you've been in this energy of solitude, underground, refuge, hermit energy, where you're trying to ground yourself. Card number 6. It says nature, presence, practicality and stability. Where is it all stemming from? Your morals, your principles, home. And there's a need to follow your gut instincts. I'm hearing or someone didn't follow their gut instincts within a home. Tell me more about this energy for the sign of Aries. For those who may be resonating with this energy. Calling in all. Tribe of Benjamins. Tribe of Judah. One card wants to bounce over here. And we've got solar plexus. Again, it's that energy of needing to follow your gut instincts in regards to a situation that may be illuminated to you. Let's see if we can get some more energy for the sign of Aries. So we've got communication. And we've got the crown chakra. Someone's being enlightened is what I want to say. This fell over here in the energy of the Pisces energy. The energy of needing to tap into the inner child. Something is needing to be visualized. And I feel like something has been visualized now for the sign of Aries. The card that wants to come to show me this right now is imagination, focus, experience and manifestation. I feel like someone's wanting to make communication. Someone's wanting to follow their gut instinct. Somebody's wanting to communicate in regards to some kind of home. Something that may have been heard within some kind of music. May somebody come to some kind of realization that there's some kind of passion that's needing to be communicated here. I'm hearing no matter how or where somebody is, they're always grounded, they're always thinking back to home, to the foundation. 4 may be relevant here. I'm hearing 24. But I'm definitely picking up an energy that someone's had a spiritual awakening. Masculine energy. So let's get a card for the sign of Leo. In regards to the zodiacs you may be dealing with, or the energy you may be in. Self-expression. It says vocalization, individuality, inner voice, and assertiveness. Someone's tapped into that, to their masculine. Someone's found balance within their masculine energy. Someone's now found the courage, is what I'm picking up the energy of. Someone's found a more subtle way, a more humbler way of communicating. Creativity wants to come through, and someone's recognizing their responsibilities. Bottom of the deck is physical health. It's been coming through. It came through in the energy of the this young empress needs to confess energy that I did yesterday. Let's see, let's get some overall energy in regards to this energy of judgment. Why is judgment here? For the sign of Pisces. In regards to this energy of needing to take this leap of faith to have this communication. In regards to a family. Somebody may have 2 children, 2 young children, still within the somebody could still be within a pregnant state. Somebody could be pregnant with twins. Tell me more about this energy. Or somebody may see you as a twin. Someone's wanting to follow their gut instincts towards the energy of a 2 of Cups. When I see the passion. Cards I don't want to turn over. So we've got the community. And I can't even pronounce that. But I'm going to press pause and read this one from the book, which is card number 7. And the community is card number 10. I'm picking up an energy of community being some kind of family roots. And again, I'm seeing and I'm seeing poppies. So again, I'm picking up the energy of war, spiritual warfare. The families that's you know, the ancestors before us that's fought a war. In order for this time, all that's taking place at that time is for this time of this energy of judgment, and when things is going to be brought to the light, and when there's going to be a need to have to retreat. For a time, I'm hearing. For a time. I'm seeing right ahead, trouble is brewing. Trouble is brewing. I'm seeing trouble brewing. There's something in the air. Something is going to be illuminated. As I see the sun card, the sun. Something is going to be illuminated. Something's brewing. There's a need to gather together. Family, tribe, community. There's a need to I'm picking up the energy of Blackwall Street. Where there's a need to come together and unite. I feel like there's going to be a time that's coming soon. Somebody may have even visualized this from a child. Whatever this energy may be. That there was going to be an energy where things may be a time of hunger. Things was going to dry up. I'm picking up an energy of famine. I feel like somebody may have already tried to communicate this. So let me see, tell me more about this energy for the sign of Taurus in regards to this energy of the judgment and the fool. Anticipation. So anticipation came up for the zodiac sign of Taurus before I had to press pause. It's almost like for the zodiac sign of Taurus, there's something that the community or that you're waiting for. It's almost like an energy of predicting somebody losing that will. You visualize this communication coming through to you. This communication could be in regards to, I'm hearing the fears of their inner child. I'm hearing the fears of their child. I'm picking up an energy that someone understands that you're grounded and you're able to understand the torment. I'm seeing a lot of torment. I'm picking up an energy here, right? I'm trying to... It's a kind of energy of... I've been saying this throughout this whole chapter. Who feels it knows. You reap what you sow, kind of an energy. But it's almost like an energy of someone is trying to leap back into your energy because of your inner standing of others and self. I'm hearing that you're the only one that will understand whosoever this energy is coming in towards you as the fool. And now I feel like I'm talking to Empress 1, going back to the prayer messages of warning that's up before this one. Because within that message, the energy of the Fool card, Aries energy, as I've done a calling in or zodiac for that message too, was taking a leap of faith towards an Empress. It's almost like whosoever's in this Taurus energy knew. Let's see, tell me more about this energy for the sign of Sagittarius. In regards to this energy of judgment, why Sagittarius here? Again, I just felt some kind of throat chakra activation, and we've got influence. And again, it wants to fall over the energy of Pisces, the energy that I'm picking up on of illusions and fears. Is falling over in the energy of community and anticipation. Okay, I'm going to read this card number 7, one that I couldn't pronounce, but I had to pause again. And for some reason, like I said, everything's a message from the moment I tap into a message. Everything is a message. Only way my angels and my ancestors can communicate with me in those subtle ways, you know, numbers, numerology, synchronicities. So anyway, I had to pause again. So during that time, I took the opportunity to read this card because I said I was and I didn't. But it from what I've just read, this is a new deck for me, so I'm not too familiar with it. But from what I've just read, it aligns with this visualization card. So it says, one day while feeding my neighborhood crows, I noticed one of them using their beaks to push around some decaying leaves, and then they dug a hole. The bird looked around, checking to make sure it wasn't being watched, and then swiftly opened its mouth and dropped in the food. It was saving the dog kibble I had given it for later. The crow didn't want to eat the food right away, but it also didn't want to leave it around for some other creature to enjoy. You may find yourself either keeping an idea or possession hidden till the time is right, or simply unwilling to let go of something you aren't using out of fear that someone else may benefit from your release or surrounding. Sometimes the moment is not right to move forward. However, it doesn't mean that the time will never arrive. You may be working on a project that holds a great deal of promise, but you are unable to devote the energy at the moment. Setting the idea aside does not mean giving it up. It just means that you recognize there will be value in waiting. Catching may also indicate that you will benefit from investing. This may be investing in yourself or investing in a financial institution. But there's some kind of visualization that someone's had. This can be a dream that someone's had from since they was a child. I'm hearing move in silence. Somebody's communicated what this is to somebody who tried to, I'm hearing, keep them stuck. But you couldn't change whosoever it was that was trying to keep you stuck. They couldn't block your vision, your determination, your willpower. I'm connecting with somebody who understood the energy of patience, divine timing. Let's see, let's get a card for the sign of Sagittarius. So that was the card for Sagittarius. For the sign of Aries in regards to this energy. I'm hearing you're now becoming the teacher. Moving past and breaking the energy that you was conditioned under. Fear. Releasing the energy of fear. The things that caused you to be blocked. Keep you in the energy of procrastination. But understand that everything happens for a reason. The reason why you was in that energy of being blocked is because there was things that you was needing to realize, to come to terms with before that breakthrough energy. You understand? There's empty chairs here in the card of anticipation. The card that came through is risk. You don't want to take any risk. You don't want to make any risky moves. You don't want to have to collaborate and bring people into your circle that's not deserving to be at your table. However that may resonate within the family, within the community. But at this time, card number 10, at this time, at this particular moment, when something is ending, a cycle, a chapter, a door is closing, there's a new one coming. There's a need to be mindful. You can possibly have an energy of an Aries around, or you Aries can be the possibly the energy that's needing to be mindful of, or you're needing to be mindful of the risks and the influence that you choose to be at this time. Who are you? Where are you going? And how are you going to get there? Card number 41, it's in the reverse. 41, we break it down to a 5. This is an energy of inner conflict, conflict with self and conflict with others. The good thing is I'm picking up the energy of that. This energy is in the reverse. I'm picking up that somebody may no longer be a risk. There may no longer be no risk in regards to the energy of Aries. Let's see, let's get one more card for the sign of Aries in regards to this energy of risk. Why is risk here? Someone understands that they've got a bigger responsibility. Sagittarius energy. This is bigger than us. Look at the bigger picture. Again, this energy came through in the very beginning. A wrath. There's a history here. History, me is a real Israelite. This is not for the swift, but for those who can endure it. The song says, the strongest soldiers get the hardest fight. You go through this energy of a wrath, and I'm also now hearing the scripture. I'm not sure of exactly how it says, but it says, you must honor your mother and your father, so that your days on earth shall be long. But then there's a part of this of that what also says, but you shall not send your child into a wrath. It's your responsibility to nurture, love and care. Teach that child love. Show that child passion, compassion, empathy. You know, because these are the gifts that we all possess, and the child is needing to be nurtured so that they're able to express themselves. Creativity, you know, their throat chakra shouldn't be blocked. A child should be able to grow free. I always say, children don't belong to us. We're only here as guides on this earthly plane to guide them until such time they find themselves. And as their guardian, their parent, you would know. So let's get a card for this energy. Why is Leo here? In regards to the energies you could be dealing with. There could be a distraction here. In regards to, there's something that's needing to be illuminated. Somebody's distracted within this masculine energy. There's a distraction, or whosoever it is that you're connected to is distracting you. I'm hearing people, place, or thing. This energy is. Let's get one more card in regards to the energy of Leo. Why is Leo here? For the sign of Pisces, Taurus, Sagittarius, and Aries. I'm picking up a lot of fire. That card just kind of slipped out. The sun that's on right now is stronger than before, and we've got waterproof. I'm hearing water off the duck's back. Card number 53, 8. You got the strength and the wisdom and the power of your ancestors within you. You receive the messages that you receive. The energies like distraction. There's no distraction because you're learning to use your gift of discernment. Once you learn to balance that energy within yourself, when it comes onto your spirituality and discerning the messages that you're receiving, what's of you and what's not of you. Going back to my seasons 9, I knew 100% that my energy was being harvested on, and that the messages I was receiving, yes, I was receiving messages from my angels and my ancestors and my higher self, my most high, most of all. But I can also feel interference being channeled. So I had to use my discernment. I had to let the karmic energy know that their message, the message that I had that was channeled to me, through me, for me to share, could never be stopped by their energy. The will of the Most High had to be met. I've just been guided to look at the bottom of the deck. Commitment. Because that's the commitment that we've made prior to even portaling here in the 3D. Generational curse breakers, and that's what we'll come to do. Regardless of this wrath, I quoted, or I wrote a status on my Facebook page, and I believe I even titled one of my recent messages that for the channel, only the Most High has the power to send me in a wrath. Understand when I say hell on earth. Only the Most High has the power to send me in the wrath. And that's with the full intentions to not to come to play, but to slay, and to bring some kind of change to my generation, to my lineage, to break curses, completing a task, 9 energy of my ancestors before me. And this is the kind of energy I'm picking up on here. It's almost like a reward is being, you're accepting a reward. You're being acknowledged, you're being appreciated, you're being recognized. And the song that's on right now is After All That's Said and Done. Judgment is here for after all that's said and done. Okay, so in understanding that as a chosen one, individually we face our own battles. And I feel like that's the kind of energy I'm tapping into at this particular point of the message. I'm now going into a more specific current energy for anybody that's resonating with the energy of always felt like you're being discouraged or silenced or manipulated, or, you know, you can't express yourself, your creativities. There's always been a kind of blockage. There's always been a kind of heavy energy of manipulation that you feel around you. There's always that kind of energy of that you're feeling that you need to clear, you need to clear, you need to clear. Clear, 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 clear is what I'm hearing. Always needing to be in the energy of trusting in your gut instincts. Always being in the energy of not being able to trust those that's closest to you. Always needing to be on guard is what I'm hearing. On guard. Always in this kind of tug of war, push and pull, fussing and fighting kind of an energy. Blockages within the throat chakra, not able to communicate the who of you, you know, the changes that you may have made in regards to the new beginnings that where you're at right now. Somebody feels like they're no longer a risk. They've put a lot of things behind them. All of that energy of being at risk, you know, causing rafts. I'm picking up this energy here of Allure, the children of Lur, going back to the energy of the karmic tale, or the true karmic tale of Hansel, going back to my seasons now, not my chapters, but my seasons, which I started earlier on, coming into YouTube on my channel, which was the captivity of Hansel. So there's no coincidence. Everything is a message in regards to how everything is coming to light now, in regards to the messages of the captivity of Hansel then, and then the in between, the middleman grey area energy of the true karmic tale of Hansel, in the energy of the children of Lur. Again, is bringing me back into this energy, again, of the 12 tribes, but now it's more specific. I'm hearing much more specific, even to the point that you can even pinpoint who's part of your soul tribe and who's not, who's your true 5-star and who's your karmic 5-star, who's here to inspire you and who's here to block you. You know, who's here to create illusions around you, and who's here to bring insight, confirmations, truth, clarity, facts. So let's see, what's the overall message here with the Fool? Why's the Fool card here? For all those who's resonating within this energy. Again, Judgment, and that underground card has now gone clean off of the table. Again, going back into the energy of someone's underground location is being compromised. And we've got here the tantric journey, we've got romantic love, we've got delight, we've got compassion, and we've got dynamic. And for some reason I don't feel to take all of that. I'm hearing it's too much. It's too much. Let's just get one more. I can deal with that. So we've got soul and perception. And again, it wants to fall over in this energy of water off a duck's back. Again, as I was reading this card, crows have a kind of, I want to say oily or plastic-like coating. So in wet weathers, it's like it just flows off of them, you know, water off a duck's back. It's like you're able to listen with compassion and discernment. You're able to have compassion without absorbing the energies of the negativities of this wrath, of these risks, of these vampire energies that may be coming towards you to drain you. I'm hearing to kill, steal and destroy, to distract you from your dreams and your visions. You know, blockages within your crown chakra. Okay, it's funny because I had to press pause again. Transit journeys at the bottom of the deck, and the song that's on is good things will come to those who wait, but not to those who wait too late, he says. As I was just looking back on the 2 cards that came through and remembering what I said, I can live with that. I heard someone say, I can live with that. I feel like that's an energy that I'm channeling. Someone's in this energy of having an awakening, a change of perception, seeing the things that they may have put you through, and how you just water off a duck's back. You was focused on your responsibility, on your home and your family and your grounding and your nurturing and your providing and your protecting of. I'm picking up an energy right now of a crow shielding their family, going back to the song that I wrote. Who sent a dog for wake a lioness? Bad mind, heartless, scrupulous. Looking at the sky, the moon must see crest. Young, dumb, under the form. What a dear. I sent a dog for wake a lioness, even in the dark. Because a lioness will protect her near and her dear. A lioness could have killed you with a steel. Lioness, she could have killed you with a pear. Now I'm hearing my other song, and it says, I'm an empress, no time for brawl. Go upon my knees while I meds make a call. And granny 1, granny 2, granny 3. You understand? From me young, then they make me fall. History made me know me is a real Israelite. Me say history made me know me is a real Israelite. Feeling that one there. But that's exactly it is. You understand that this is bigger than us. There's a bigger purpose to this. Each and everybody comes into our life for a reason and a season. And it's down to us to take the lessons that the Most High is trying to show us in order for this time. I'm hearing of survival right now as my ears just popped. It's like there's an energy of a need to build your alliance. That's why we're on this energy of a tantric journey. It says here, the frequency of a tantric journey helps us to unlock the hidden knowledge and the wisdom that we intrinsically, our gut instincts, holds about how we reach a state of wholeness and completion through our sensual experience with ourselves and with others. The energy again of unity, synergy, the highest energies of all. When combined, I just heard right now, each tribe holds a gift, and I feel like the tribe of Judah, child of Benjamin, together is that love and synergy, forgiveness, harmony, trials and tribulations, overcoming, breaking the silence of that hidden truth of the lost tribe. I'm hearing the lost tribes. I'm hearing, don't forget the lost tribes. Let's see. Tell me more about this energy. Tell me more about this energy of soul. It says, I'm sorry. And I definitely feel this energy of an apology coming back towards you. This energy is wanting to put the past in the past. Move past this wrath. No longer wants to be a cause of distraction, because they see that you're taking it like water off a duck's back. But this is no duck. You're no duck. You're a crow. You see things from a different perception, a higher wisdom, a higher consciousness. And there's a lot of purple here, rooted, grounded. I'm hearing to all elements: earth, fire, water, air. It says defensiveness, righting past wrongs and uprooting. Someone could be leaving. I'm hearing someone could be going back home. And again, that's the card that came through. Travel and leaving. Someone can be going to a hot destination with the Leo card in regards to the energy that you may be dealing with. I'm hearing people, places and things. It's water off a duck's back. It's somebody's familiar. There's no distraction for them where it is that they're going to. It's the energy I'm picking up on. It says water, your garden, nourishment, body, care and tenderness and rest. Somebody's going to be within their element is what I'm hearing. Somebody's natural element may be water. Somebody may need to visit the water, connect with water right now. Get into the water. I'm hearing, don't just dip your toe in, get into the water and connect with the moon and the stars and the trees, with Mother Nature. Going back to one of my songs, judge who, judge me, judge you. Where you feel, me not study, just about the birds and just about the tree, just about the seeds, just about the birds and just about the bees. What about the moon and the stars and the trees? Follow me, make me show you history, follow me. Tell me more about this energy for the sign of Taurus. Star Keeper, Cosmic Ancestor, seed the light by staying grounded. Through whatever this information is that's coming towards you that may have the ability to block your crown chakra, stay focused, stay grounded. Water off a duck's back. Kind of an energy. Tell me more about this energy for the sign of Sagittarius. You are not alone. Isolation, physical connection, and your community. You got that soul group with you. You understand the discernment of your 5-star and where you seek your inspiration and your motivation from. Who's helping you see the bigger picture to the messages that you intuitively already receive? Who's risky for you and who's not? Who's just genuine? You know? Who's giving you messages of illusion that's going to send you into disarray, that's going to block your creativities? There's a need for you to use your discernment and be responsible for your actions and for your family and your home and your spiritual growth. For the sign of Pisces, why is this energy here for the sign of Pisces? Cracked open, and again, as I said, the energy of Pisces is giving me the energies of fears and conditions, outdated ways of thinking and doing things. You was needed to be in that state in order for you to be broken open, cracked open, the card says. I need to reach that rock bottom so that you was able to absorb all from that highest consciousness kind of an energy, surrender to the alchemy of life. Because what I feel the lessons you learn down the well. If you not learn now, then you will go to hell. Hickory dickory, only time could I tell. This is not a lesson for you, but for me. It's coming like the most I draw me back a old tree. Baby steps is needed at this time. There's a need to just be very observant. I need to use your discernment. There's a lot of people that will take advantage of you at the beginning of your spiritual journey. Allow you to get carried away in the emotion of feeling overwhelmed. Action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. Discernment, you know. Know what's for you and know what's not for you. Know what's of you and know what's not of you. Messenger is at the bottom of the deck. It says Cyrus energy, bringing harmony and balance. And that's that harmony and balance of the masculine and the feminine. Bringing that holy trinity, father, mother and child together. Taking this energy of responsibility seriously. Because for the greater good, crown chakra activation. I'm going to pull one card of advice. And then I'm going to separate message. I kind of knew this was going to be a lengthy one. got a separate message with the tarot and some of my own cards. So let's see, tell me more about this message. What's the advice for those who may be resonating with the energy of this judgment? What's flourish, ground yourself, open your heart, forgive. I'm hearing grow, love, desire, fun, fulfillment, and joy. Card number 27. Break it down to a 9. Uprooted. A tree violently uprooted from its life force has many faces of grief and confusion. We are often like this tree, torn away from the environment that encourages our life growth, and the sense of loss can be devastating. But the roots leave a seed beneath the earth that will ultimately rekindle the wisdom that was left. It will grow and reforest the land in your name, and the echoes of your love will flourish from the rain of the tears you have shed. This earth is a schoolhouse to which we come to learn and correct our negativity. Abuse is not a birthright. It is something you are taught, and you can replace painful memories with better thoughts. You have the right to change your story with your imagination. Focus on happy laughter and well-being instead of abuse, and the gladness of your heart will follow as the arms of Great Spirit enfold you and keep you safe. See every aspect of a situation, even a tough one. Though you cannot change the past, know that you can change what is in your life now. Believe in your divine right to flourish. And the bottom of the deck there is release. To end sorrow and pain, one must have keen sense of awareness. And I feel like that's what tarot does. Tarot brings awareness to what it is that your intuition is telling you is hidden. And then you're able to acknowledge and release, accept and release. A clear and simple mind, simplicity, requires a great deal of discipline, intelligence and sensitivity. It is not an abstract item. The shaman must summon inner strength, not only of thought, but of the soul. He must surrender, open and release himself, as a cocoon must release the butterfly. Inspiration blows through you like the winds of creation, not blustering, but soft, like the flutter of butterfly wings on your cheek. As clouds part, the sun brings forth the wild sensuousness of the earth awakened and bursting with bloom. Opening the rich vitality of your inner heart, new vision bursts forth from the chest with the clarity of an eagle's eye. Your soul knows the landscape of your destiny. Trust in this. Again, trust your blueprint is what I'm hearing. I'm picking up on the energy of one of that you know oh too well, oh too familiar. It's definitely an energy of returnee, and we're picking up and we're in the shadow time now of Mercury retrograde, and we're also in the energy of I believe it's Neptune that's retrograde in Taurus. So no surprise to see the Taurus energy out here. So on that note, I'm going to end this message here, and the next message will be the tarot in regards to the ending, the finale of the chapter 6. Message 5.